Hey, this is Kent.
And this is Brandon from Blackberry Smoke. And you are listening to
InObscuria Podcast. Yeah.
InObscuria.
Welcome back, my friends, to the InObscuria Podcast, a podcast where we open beer and drink it because it's hot. And that's what you do in the summers. You drink cold beer.
It's the reason for living these days.
Yes.
Keeps you going.
It's a podcast where we actually exhume obscure rock and punk and metal. We put them in one of three categories, Robert. We put them in the category of the lost, the forgotten. Are you counting? The lost,
3,
the forgotten,
12,
or the should have
11.
been. You got it. That's Robert. I'm Kevin, and we're drinking beer.
Yes, we should give a quick plug to our friend and former bandmate, Kent, for playing on a really interesting new song.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I sent that to you.
Yeah, that was pretty nice.
Dirt
actually.
is for
Dirt
racing.
Track.
Yeah, it's about dirt track. It's called Dirt is for Racing.
What was the name of the group, though? I can't remember.
I can't remember. I'd have to look. I should have looked it up.
That's pretty
I knew I was going to
horrible.
forget it.
The backstretch.
You know what? We'll play it at some point.
Yeah, it's really good, and I hope every dirt track speedway in the United States plays that right after the national anthem, like just to get the crowd going. It's a catchy song.
I'll tell you what we'll do. We will throw it at the end of this
Yeah,
episode.
there you go.
We'll
And
do
if
that.
you've never been to a dirt track race, you are missing out. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Up here in Atlanta, north of Atlanta, about an hour, there's a speedway called Dixie Speedway. And it is an experience. I took you, let's see, Jim, Eric. We took the van up there.
We've been several times.
Yeah,
actually.
well, I mean, I introduced you to
Yeah,
that. And like you can back your van or your car right up to the track and unload a barbecue grill, coolers of beer, whatever you want. It's kind of a free-for-all. And you look to your left and it's like, Uncle Daddy, Uncle Daddy. And then you look to your right and there's already a fist fight. Like in the middle of the national anthem, somebody's already started a
Before
fist
it's
fight.
even started.
Yeah, they've been drinking since 2 PM, and it's just carnage. And you leave filthy dirty because the dirt actually gets sprayed on you as you're standing there.
Here's just a little word of wisdom in case you want to go try one of these tracks out.
Yeah.
Eat and drink as much as you can before the race starts. Because you will not be wanting to eat anything after it starts because everything has mud
A little
and
crunchy.
dirt all
Everything's
over it.
crunchy.
You come out of there and you can bet that you will be blowing your nose for the next 3 days, and
your
mud will come out.
your shower floor will be orange. Well, that's
Depending
Georgia.
on where you are.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
Georgia, it's orange. Yeah, you had it in your
Red
ears.
clay.
Yeah, that's interesting. So yeah, you're missing out if you don't go at least once.
Oh,
it
it's
makes
so
you
fun.
feel really good about yourself.
And the thing that
Your self-esteem.
it's just fun.
It's
and,
fun.
And usually they have different, a bunch of different types of races. So
Yeah,
you've got
demolition derby.
You got one where you got demolition. You got the one where you have people. There's one person that does the pedals and one person does the steering.
They'll chain 2 cars together. The first car has an engine that works, but no brakes. The second car has brakes, but no engine. And so they have to kind of work together.
But don't they have the one that's 2 people in one car? And one's doing one thing.
I have
one's
no
doing-
idea. I wouldn't doubt
I'm pretty
it.
sure they do.
They have ones where you're pulling a boat and monster trucks. Yeah, it's just, you never know what you're going to get. So I would highly recommend it.
And the one thing that threw me off that you had to explain to me what it was is you keep seeing all these little pieces of plastic, like thin layers of plastic floating in the air as these cars are going by. I'm like, what the hell
What's
is
this
that?
litter?
They're just littering all over the place, and it's not package wrappings or anything like that. What is it, Robert?
It's their visors. They have tear away or peel away visors because your face gets pelted with mud. And so in these helmets, they have these little tabs. You grab it, even with gloves on. Somehow you're able to grab it and pull it.
So these guys are constantly pulling at their helmets while they're driving.
You make it about a lap and a half, maybe 2 laps, and you can't see where you're going. So you peel that off, and it just flies out the window.
It just floats in the air.
We're not saying this is environmentally friendly.
Oh,
this
no.
is not for
No.
those type of people. This is for the people that just like to have a good time.
And a lot of these people this is like a hobby, right?
But they put a lot of time.
They
and
put a
effort
lot of
into
money into it.
A lot. So it's a passion. I'd say a passion more than a hobby.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
And they do get very passionate about if something happens when they feel like they've been wronged.
Oh, yeah.
They will come and they'll stand on the track.
Stand in the middle of the racetrack until you drive by, and then they throw their helmet at you.
Yeah.
Fuck you! Just like that.
That's great. Yeah, so we will play the Dirt Track song at the end of this. Our both buddies actually that you just heard, Kent and Brandon, are both on the track.
Oh, are they? I thought it was just Kent.
Yeah, Brandon plays keys on it.
Oh, I got to listen to it again.
Yeah.
I missed that.
Well, there's that. That's a good opening.
Yes.
That's a good opening. How about, why don't you bring the people up to speed? You went on a trip this weekend.
One of my favorite trips so far this year. I'd say probably the favorite trip this year. Went camping when it's 95 degrees outside. I went and lived outside
Nasty
for
hot.
a 4-day weekend. It was stupid, nasty hot here in Atlanta.
Sticky, stanky.
Sticky, stanky, funky hot. So I load up the truck and the camper and take off. And I get about an hour and a half north of Atlanta. And it's not on the interstate, but it's a 4-lane highway. And first of all, my GPS, I don't know how, but the settings got changed to scenic route. And I went through some
2 more hours.
Yeah, well, it wasn't, but it was like 20 minutes, but it was worth it. So that'll come into play. So instead of on the interstate, I'm on kind of some back roads. And
with the trailer.
With the truck pulling the trailer, but I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm just sticking with it. And all of a sudden, my truck starts to shake violently. Like, oh, what the hell? And I'm slowed down, and I pulled over off on the shoulder, walked around, looked at everything, couldn't see anything wrong. I'm like, what about that? So I get back in, start up again, about 30 miles an hour. It starts to shake again. I'm like, I'm in the middle of nowhere. And
tires are fine.
I looked at the tires. They look okay to me. They're not new. They're kind of old, but still, it was shaking way more than just a...
Dog, what'd you do?
He's got BO? Or DO?
I don't know what Dio just did, but he's got some BO.
He might have gotten into the garbage again. Sorry.
Oh, God, you smell horrible.
Hey, come here.
Oof. What is that?
What is that? What? I was just sitting there and you were all quiet. What are you doing?
Ronnie James Dio.
We went outside and got all fired up. So anyway, I limped to the next little road to exit and get to an auto zone, like middle of nowhere, and I'm asking questions. I'm like, do you have any places around here? And this is now 4:00 on the day before a holiday. And I'm in, oh shit mode.
But you have no idea what the
No, I
problem
still don't
is.
know what's going on. I said, look, I got to find a place. And so I dropped the camper in the AutoZone parking lot and then to see if it was the truck or the camper. And so drove the truck around the block. It's the truck. Came back. I'm like, do you know any places? They're like, there's this tire place, Curtis's Tire Place. I think the name of it was Curtis's Tire Place. Like 3 miles up the road. So I limped like going like 25. My truck's just rattling. And next door to Curtis's Tire Place, which I had been dreading. I'm like, this is going to suck.
Hey, Curtis is a nice
There's
guy.
no way. Next door, a Ford dealership.
What the hell did you just say?
So I'm like, why didn't you say so?
Well,
It's
Curtis
a Ford-
doesn't work there.
It's a Ford truck. Why did you say, next door to Curtis's place, there's an entire Ford dealership. So I wheel in there. And like I said, it's about 4:00. I'm like, come on. I'm like, you got to help me. I'm on the road. They're like, okay, we'll look at it. Give them the keys. And I sit in the waiting room and I'm like dreading the news.
Yeah.
I know it's going to be expensive. That truck is not cheap.
Truck is total.
There's nothing cheap on that truck. And so to 3 minutes, the tech comes back out. He's like, Mr. Harrison, I need to show you something. Why don't you follow me? And I'm like,
Oh, no.
I was like, I'm spending the night.
This
in
sounds
an
like a dumbass moment.
AutoZone parking lot tonight. This is my vacation. So I walk down the service bay and he gets to my truck and it's on the lift and he spins the back tire and it just goes wah, wah, wah. And he's like, your tire's about to explode.
Oh.
Get the hell out of here.
She's totally serious, asswipe.
Yeah.
So you couldn't even tell?
I
when
couldn't
you
tell
looked
when
at
it was, because
okay.
when I stopped, the bump was on the bottom. Of all the luck in the world, when I stopped to look at it, which it wouldn't have mattered, I still would have had to limp off the road. But so yeah, I've got a tire that's about to explode. And he's like, oh, and look at your other 3 tires. They're probably going to do the same thing. And I looked at them. They look like crap. I guess the heat had finally just done them in. Like all 4 tires were going to give up the ghost at the same time.
Oh, so did you get a
So
whole new set of tires?
I said, do you sell these tires? He's like, no, sir, we don't. I'm like,
What about Curtis?
and he said, well, I know a place across town. And I said, Curtis? He's like, no, I've already called him. So he called another place and he gets in his truck and he drives to that store, gets these tires and comes back, puts them on.
On a Friday before, or whatever,
Thursday,
Thursday,
before the holiday.
Before
on the 4th.
holiday.
Got me.
Wow.
I was back on the road at 5:25. And
Damn.
I tipped him $50. I'm like, here you go, man. Just go have a good weekend. $1,400 later.
Just hold your wad there, fella.
This is the start of my vacation. I'm just in a mood.
And you continued on.
I continued on. So we talked about listening to CD Jesus.
Yeah.
And I did for like the next 2.5 hours, total 4 hours of CD Jesus, because it was just trance-like music, and I just needed to get my head.
Calm the nerves.
Yeah, so I got there, and it was a gorgeous, gorgeous weekend. Beautiful lake to swim in. The air was 10 degrees cooler, lower humidity because we were up in the mountains a little bit. At night, after the sun sets, the mountain that was right next to us, the cool air would condense and then just roll down the side of the mountain. So you would get a cool breeze about 6:30, 7 o'clock.
So it was not swampy.
No, it was gorgeous. During the day, as long as you're in the shade, you wouldn't even sweat.
Wow.
It was that gorgeous.
It was not like that here.
No, I heard about that. No rain, no thunderstorms.
Oh, no.
A couple of clouds here and there. I had the most relaxing weekend.
We had all that.
I came home and it looked like you got your ass kicked.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we were standing in water.
I'm glad I left town.
It was gross.
I cannot wait to go back there again. I haven't been there in 12 years. It's one of my favorite places on earth. There's two places, that and Avalon, that I love going to. So yeah, great weekend. Had a lot of fun. A lot of hippie chicks. Oh my God, a lot of hippie chicks. But good.
Any other stories?
Yeah. So the best one is the one I'm going to tell on our Patreon. So if you're a subscriber, you get access to our after show.
Oh.
InObscuria After Dark. Yeah. So you got to pay for that. I don't give away those stories for free, but I'll tell you in just a second.
Okay.
Listen, if there's ever anything I can do for you, or more to the point, to you, you let me know, okay?
Can you hammer a 6-inch spike through a board with your penis?
Not right now.
A girl's got to have her standards.
So anyway, I just told you one of the stories we'll repeat tonight, but that's why I want to move to North Carolina.
Hold on, I got to take another drink.
Yeah, that was something.
Settle down, Kevin. Settle down.
There's more.
But wait, there's more. After dark. All right. Anything else to tell the people that you can
enough.
actually tell?
We've rambled quite a bit.
We have rambled.
Tonight. I'll save it for next week.
Yeah, well, after you catch yourself rambling, go listen to Pot of Thunder, Cobras and Fire, Growing Up Rock, Slamfest Podcast, Decibel Geek, A to Z Radio, Metal Up Your Podcast, The Hustle, Disciples of the Watch, Podcast Rock City, State of Amorica, Rock Strikes 10, Potter Than Hell, Shout It Out Loudcast, The Kiss Room, Ages of Rock, and Don't forget about Monty, especially after dark.
Hey, this is Monty Colvin from Galactic Cowboys and Monty's Rockcast, and you are listening to the amazing InObscuria podcast. Rock on!
Monty's Rockcast.
Monty After Dark. I would subscribe to that.
It's galactic, baby.
Yeah. Oh, hang on, my city councilman's calling. What the hell? Hey, man. Good. All right, thank you. All right, bye. Anyway, that was a meeting, a post meeting about our other meeting we had today with the city council.
That wasn't the Boneless Podcasting Network?
No, that was not Boneless. That was
okay.
My city council person that represents me and my interest and all the good stuff like that. So,
do you know who represents our interest? The Boneless Podcasting Network. Yes, we are now part of them, and we suggest you listen to podcasts like these. Sean Geek and Fast Fret Podcast.
That's a good one.
Yeah, they just hit 600.
600 listeners?
600 whole listeners. No, 600 episodes.
Oh,
that's crazy.
Sorry. They have a lot more than that.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, well, congratulations to them.
Thousands of listeners. Thousands. Sorry.
All right. And the podcast will rock. Regarding the Elder, Rush Rash, the trailer behind the metal shop, Maiden A to Z, Smoke on the Podcast, Tone Chasers and String Benders, the Bad Penny Podcast. That's about Roy Gallagher. And so many more. Bonelesspodcasting.com. You can visit us there, or you can visit us at inobscuria.com. Like us, share us. We're on Facebook, X, and Instagram. And I think we're on Threads too, but I haven't really checked that one.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a fake X.
It's like blankets and stuff, clothes.
Exactly.
It's a clothing.
It's our clothing
threads.
line.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
We have great T-shirts.
We do have great T-shirts, actually.
Thanks
You should
to
go
you.
get one.
I should. Upstairs?
No, not you. I'm speaking to the people.
I was
I'm
gonna say,
speaking to the
several
people.
upstairs.
Yes, you do. Okay, so let's get into this week. We've talked about a little bit of the theme of what we're doing this week already. You don't even realize it.
Nope, you caught me.
Enjoying your cold beer, I hope?
Yes.
All right, good.
It
was a very high pitch.
A second time. Yeah, I was kind of tight. I'm kind of wound up.
Well, that's what happens when you speak to city councilman.
Oh, my God. No, he's awesome. As everybody else.
Oh, yeah. All right, so I don't really need to say much about this week's episode. What I'm going to do is I'm simply going to play the audio of me taking a trip from my house to here tonight.
Yeah. Traveling music?
Well, this just gives you an idea of what we're going to talk about. I think the people will get it as well. But I recorded the whole thing. So
about a 15-minute drive.
I'm just going to tell you, I got here so fast. This only plays like 2 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Maybe not even.
The express lanes were open.
Yeah, well, you'll see why. When you see what I parked outside, you'll see why. But here we go.
Oh. Sounds familiar. The lawnmower.
That's my fan boat. I got here quick.
I had a feeling it was time for this. It is.
It's hot. Damn hot. Real hot. Hotter than this is my shorts. I can cook things in it. Little crotch pot cooking. Fool, it's hot. I told you again. Were you born on the sun? It's damn hot.
Yes, that's right.
Damn, mid-July.
So I believe you probably know what we're doing here. Yeah, I drove my fan boat over. It's swampy.
Believe it or not, I have never done that. That is on my list of things I need to do. Florida man, never been on a airboat.
Wow.
It's an airboat, by the way. It's not
Wait, whatever.
This dude comes up and he's like, "Hey, punk." I'm like, "Yeah, whatever."
He's got a fan.
It's oscillating. No, but they have some tours down in South Florida that I need to go take care of that. Just check the last punch on my Florida man punch card.
I mean, I'll come back, but
No, it's all right. No, I've done everything else. I'm good.
Okay, well, good. And I think you all know it is time for episode 343, Swamp Things. Bluesy, dirgy, rockin' punkin' metal, sweaty, cinq.
What the hell you say?
It's French for 5, I understand.
Cinq?
Yes, cinq.
Oh, cinq?
Cinq.
Oh, like Cinco. That makes sense.
Exactly.
So if you need an image for this episode, one of the best commercials ever, the Tabasco commercial. The dude's sitting on a front porch in the swamp, and he's sweaty, and he's eating a piece of pizza, and he puts a good amount of Tabasco hot sauce on it.
Which is made in
Louisiana, in the heart of swampland. And he eats that, and a mosquito comes and bites him on the arm, and it pulls away and just explodes.
That's what we're dealing with tonight. That's
Just get that mental image in your head.
That's right. We are doing some swamp rock, just like we do every summer. Took a little while to get here this year.
Yeah.
But now it's definitely swampy weather. Although today's not quite as bad as it has been, but it's still, it's going to get
It's only
back up
92
there.
degrees.
Exactly.
Yeah,
it's cool.
It's temperate.
Before we move any further, let's first find out what the diabolical duo has to say about today's swampiness out here.
I am Captain
Anton.
And this is my faithful companion,
Mighty K.
Say hello.
Morning, gentlemen. First things first, neither one of us had to do work today. Normally we're in the car, so I guess this is why. But as the theme music is playing, Daryl did a little jig. And I didn't videotape it. I apologize. So that's a bummer. But he did a little jig to the song. So that was nice. Kevon, I'm assuming you're asking Roberto that swampy question.
No.
It's swampy here, though, in case you're wondering, in upstate New York. Or should I say central New York? Upstate/central New York. Adirondack area. Wait, you guys don't like swamp crotch? I miss it. I used to get that all the time. I'm working on the ramp. Oh, those were the days. And then getting swamp crotch at a outdoor festival, nothing better. It was a beautiful thing to behold. You'll just have to take my word for it.
I think you have to get a shot of penicillin for that.
It's too hot for that shit. Ow!
Okay, we're just going to move forward then.
Yeah, so swamp rock is, well, you just heard a little ode to CCR.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a type of music that came out of the 60s, 50s and 60s, kind of from that Bayou, Louisiana, Texas area, even though CCR, California band.
That's California country.
But they certainly played the music that represented what we're talking about tonight. Bands like Little Feat, the band, Leon Russell, they were all kind of playing that sort of, it's rock, it's southern rock, but it's also bluesy, it's also country. Yeah. It's just got a little bit of that backwoods in it, and it always has, or a lot of it has, noisy slide guitar, which is what really makes it good.
I need to go through Leonard Skinner's catalog and see if they've got some swampy stuff. I bet you they do. Most of their stuff's a little more upbeat, but I've got to dig in and see if they've got some swampy stuff.
They definitely have country fried chicken picking stuff. But there's definitely some slide work there, but
that'll be my homework for next year.
Not quite like the Almond.
No,
the Almonds had a lot of slide work, obviously.
With Dwayne.
So this is our 5th journey into the bog, Swamp Things here tonight, and I have curated tonight's episode since last summer. I've been working on this all year, so hopefully it'll satisfy all your needs. Your swampy sonatas.
All of them?
All of them.
Okay.
After dark needs as well.
Yeah.
What makes you holy, baby?
We've got swampy sonatas, some boggy boleros, wetland waltzes, quagmire quadraphonics, and some marshy melodies.
Nice.
I took that from last year. It was so good last year I had to do it again.
You just keep doing that. That's a high five on that.
I worked hard on
Long
that.
distance high five.
So up first is a band that we heard back in early May on episode 331, Retro Relapse Regurgitated Revival. And we said then, we really need to revisit this band when it comes swampy season. So we're here. We're going to revisit this band. It's a band from the UK. It's a power trio. They have kind of this retro vibe with heavy blues. And AK is the man's name. AK is also the name of the band. AK and the Red Kites. I don't know if you remember them or not, but AK is Andrew Knightley. He's the guitarist, singer. He's the front man of this band, and he's also the front man of the Dust Cuddle, which is another band that we've played. He's in 2 bands, and they mix this kind of 70s, 90s stylings together, and they have this heavy, heavy dose of swampiness, which we're about to hear in this next song. And their debut album actually dropped after the episode that we played, so now they have not only the EP that we played from, but they have a full-length out, so go check that out. Came out this year. But I'm still going to play from the EP because there is a song called Devil's Stomp that I think opens up today really well, sets the tone for this evening.
Taking over.
Whoa!
taking over. The devil's taking over. Taking over.
So that's from way yonder away from here, right?
That is right.
That's
the UK.
Wow. That sounds straight out of Louisiana.
I know. We're going to hear a lot of that tonight. There's
That's
a lot of
awesome.
bands from all over the world that take the sound of the southern U.S.
Yeah, it's so specific, too. It's not just country, or it's not just southern rock.
No, it's very much this backwoods kind of swamp.
I forgot where I'm from. I grew up in the Panhandle, north of Fort Walton, about 15 miles. There's Boggy Bayou. It was a part of town. It's not just the bayou, but that's kind of the area that is around it. So, yeah, you could say you're from Boggy Bayou, and that's where I'm feeling like. But that song to me.
But I think that sets the tone.
Swampy.
Perfectly. And there are swamps everywhere, so there are more bogs.
Oh, over there. Yeah,
over
they have
in
peat. You can burn it.
You know, different trees, obviously.
Yeah.
Like
flora and fauna is what they say, Kevin.
Oh, well, look at you.
Yeah, look at me.
Wow.
Check out the big brain on
Robert.
You're a smart motherfucker. That's right.
That's it. I'm done for the rest of the night. There's nothing else intelligent to say the rest of the evening.
Well, since you're the educator,
asshole,
since you're the subject matter expert on swamps, let's talk about a band from South Gippsland, Victoria.
What?
Australia.
It's dry there, White. There is no swamps there.
No, there's no way that's correct.
I'm sorry. I was trying to impress you.
Oh.
I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't think anyone knows.
Okay, so I think we're testing your knowledge here.
Yeah.
So
there's the ocean that surrounds the island of Australia.
There are tons of swamps and wetland mires in Australia. Even though we always
I've seen Mad Max.
We think dry, arid, outback.
They never have any gas. They're always fighting each other for gas.
The whole continent is an island, and it's surrounded by water.
Right. So, but it's still
there
dry
are
as fuck.
wetlands. Okay.
It kind of seeps in from the sides.
Now, what kind of trees would they have in their swamps? They wouldn't have. We have cypress.
Well, they'd have some.
What would they have?
Like a burly bong cactus tree.
Cactus. I don't think they'd have cactus in their swamps.
Oh, cacti. Sorry.
What do the koalas eat?
People.
Really?
Have you ever met a koala?
I've not met one person.
Oh, they're dicks. They will eat you.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't know them. No, I don't. Eucalyptus trees.
Exactly.
I knew that.
So there's swamps. They have eucalyptus trees.
Oh, okay, got it.
Who are you, who are so wise in the ways of science?
So koalas live in swamps? I knew they lived in kind of.
I don't know if the koalas
areas.
lived in swamps, but that's
eucalyptus trees.
The kind of trees.
If there's eucalyptus trees, there's koalas.
They're koalas.
Yeah,
those bastards. They're hanging around.
As thick as thieves.
Big nose motherfuckers.
Yeah, they just sit there. And got those big claws. They just flip you off.
They almost have like people hands.
Give you except for the big claws
on them.
Yeah, they give you the big middle claw.
Nasty
if
little
you look
fuckers.
at them, I know.
Kids think they're cute. They're not. Tell us. You know who's going to tell us all about it? Craig. He's going to come on and tell us all about koalas.
We need that. We need a little education.
Get out of waffle.
So yeah, our next band is actually a one-man band from South Gippsland.
That is not a
Victoria.
band.
Well, sort of is. This is Jungle Jim Smith.
Okay.
Jungle Jim Smith from Australia. And he describes his music as a blend of swamp and hill country blues with a rockabilly grit. That's exactly what we want to play tonight. He alternates between traditional 6-string electric and a 3-string cigar box guitar on their songs, while playing the drums on a shed kit that he built himself with his feet.
Was that Bo Diddley that also played something like that?
Mm-hmm, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, the box.
The box, yeah.
Yeah. So he looks like he would be a street busker. If you go look at any YouTube
or
of this guy.
A hobo. He's got a guitar that's a box.
That's what I said, a street busker.
Yeah, hobo. Yeah.
Somebody that sets up and gets coins.
Same thing.
Yeah. But no, he actually records and tours, he just looks that way. But he plays pubs and
he's probably got a 401k.
Festivals. Probably does, yeah.
Good portfolio.
Yeah, he's probably incorporated.
Yeah.
Jungle Jim Smith, Inc.
Just doesn't shower a lot.
But he's put out a full length. He's got an EP. He's got several singles. We're going to check out from the full length that came out in 2024, another perfect song for this evening. This is Holy Roll Me from his album This Is Ghost Country.
So excuse me if I down. Like to do me
sort of a swampy motorhead in the sense that it just kicked into high gear and just kind of kept throbbing along and
just laid in. Yeah.
Kept the same tempo. But yeah, if he's playing all that stuff live at the same time, hats off, sir.
I don't know how he's doing the tremolo guitar strumming.
I don't think he did that.
I think that's probably that.
Tapping his foot and playing the tambourine and some other things. I've seen people.
Oh yeah, he's got this whole setup.
Yeah.
That he built. So Jungle Jim Smith.
Jungle Jim Smith. I like it.
So Swampy Australia. I think that is exactly the tone we want to set because you and I both, we like our swamp music somewhat dark.
Yeah.
Somewhat unsafe. And that's kind of, it just feels kind of gritty and dirty.
Yeah, not too poppy. You don't want poppy
You don't
swamp.
want pop swamp.
No, that's horrible.
That doesn't work. But you don't want it to, you just don't want a lot of major chords. You want it to be like dissonant and
because
minor chords.
Swamps have fog and
it's just
dark water. You want to get in that water. You know what's
you don't
in
know.
there.
You don't know what you put. You don't know what you get into. You put your toe in there.
Nope. That's why we don't swim in lakes in Florida. Unlike that unfortunate person that
learned her lesson the hard way.
Yeah, bless her heart. She got chomped. Worst we had this weekend was somebody got bit by a copperhead.
Oh,
yeah. They went
that's not good.
Straight to the hospital. Do not pass go.
That's not good.
Don't wait for the ambulance. Just get in the car and go.
Go.
They came back the next day, so I guess it was all right. Yeah,
they step on it.
I stepped like right next to it.
Yep.
And then we caught
they just sit right next to the water.
Somebody got two others and dispatched them to make sure they didn't get anybody else. So yeah, that was something you're looking where you're stepping all weekend.
You got your copperheads that like to sit on the bank, and then when you get in the water, you got your water boxes.
Yeah. So up there, not so much in the lake, but the copperheads in the weeds up to the side.
Oh yeah, they like to sit right next to the bank.
Get a little suntan next to the lake. Yeah.
All right, so next up, we're gonna get to the U.S. eventually, and we're here. This is a hard-hitting, hard-touring power trio from Columbia, Missouri, who have been active since 2007. There's some swamps in Missouri, I would have to say.
Really?
Yeah, they are from what's called the Mid-American River community.
First of all, they got the
Ozark Mountain.
Yeah, the river goes right through there. Anytime you have a river, there's swamps nearby.
Swamps. Ozarks.
Yeah.
That's a whole different thing.
Some hillbilly folk right there.
That's a whole different type of people.
Yep.
Yeah, well, this band are part of them, and they play raw country blues mixed with a little punk rock. And they've been described as, I love this, as ZZ Top meets morphine.
Ooh.
So already I'm like, ooh.
Morphine with beards.
Yes, bearded morphine.
Yes.
That's a good name for a band, too.
Write that down. We'll use that later.
So John Randall, he handles the electric and lap steel guitars and the low harmonies. Andy Rame, he does the drums and handles the high harmonies. So lots of harmonies going on with this band. And then Kelly Everett, she plays baritone and bass saxophones.
Ah, there's the morphine
your morphine connection. Those are the big, huge saxophones.
Yeah.
And she basically replaces the bass guitar with the sax. So you get this unique sound. You're going to love the name of this band, the Hoot and Hollers.
Damn it.
Oh,
that's such
great.
a good one.
Yes, the Hoot and Hollers. 3 albums since 2017. Yes, they have a concept album, a swamp rock band with a concept album called The Devil's Egg that we're going to play from.
Not a deviled egg.
No, the Devil's Egg.
Which
may be a deviled egg.
It might be, yeah.
I love deviled eggs. Should we explain? We have people from all over the world. Should we explain what deviled egg is?
I guess that is. Now, is that a Southern thing?
I think that's a U.S. thing. I don't know if it's just Southern.
They don't have deviled eggs in California.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Communists out there.
You dick!
I don't know. Explain to the people. What is a deviled egg?
Yeah, cook an egg. Boil it.
You boil it. Hard-boiled egg.
And then you, shell it, slice it in half, gut it, take the guts out of it.
You take the yolk out.
Take the yolk out, which is the guts, and then set the white part aside. Then you mix up the yellow part with mustard and other stuff. Like, it depends.
Paprika spread on
maybe some
the top.
Tabasco, other salt and pepper.
Some people put green olive.
Green olive or sweet pickle relish.
Or jalapeno on a stick. And then you put it back.
And then you put it back
in the shell.
Yeah, it's a
in the egg white.
Egg, in the white part. Mm-hmm. And then you eat it. And you eat too many. And then
you eat
sick.
a lot of them. Yeah, and you get sick, and it's really good.
I have a special tray. My sister insisted that I needed a deviled egg tray.
I think most Southern people do.
The little divots to hold.
We have one as well.
They don't slide off the plate when you go to serve it.
So you can serve your deviled eggs.
And I don't know about anywhere else, but in the South, any respectable function, wedding reception, funeral, birthday party, church reception, whatever it is, there's going to be some deviled eggs, multiple, and women get kind of catty about that.
Mm-hmm. And everybody has their own recipe.
Yeah.
Now, my favorite, we didn't mention, the topping is not the olive or the relish or whatever. It is the crumbled bacon.
Bits.
Yes.
Bacon bits, yes.
Yes, that's the best.
You know, I may have to experiment this week and then maybe next week bring you the results of my experimentation to see if I can
I like where this is going.
elevate. Because, you know, when it's 95 degrees outside, that's what you want are eggs.
Yeah, eggs and milk. Milk was a bad idea.
It's so damn hot. Milk was a bad choice.
You. All right, maybe we'll wait till the fall. We'll wait till the fall. But at some point, I'm going to, you keep all the subject matter for InObscuria on a spreadsheet. I'm going to just start making a spreadsheet for things I need to mess with.
And where they're deviled eggs, where do you consume the most deviled eggs?
Where?
Church functions.
Because it's either that or sit around and talk to people.
Yeah.
But if your mouth is full of hard-boiled eggs.
Full of the devil's egg.
It's like a twice-baked potato, but for eggs.
It's kind of like saying the devil's sperm, isn't it?
It is. The devil's seed.
Oh,
which that leads to CD Jesus.
And it also leads to the Hoot and Hollers, because we're going to hear from their album, The Devil's Egg. This is part 2, The Devil's Egg. Enjoy.
The devil's egg, the devil's egg.
Okay, that is definitely one of the more unique songs we have played in a very long time. I want to like it. I want to like it a lot. His voice is a little too Allison Cooper.
Allison Cooper. Okay.
And just the lower range. When he goes up into the upper range, it's not as annoying. But when he's...
Hated it.
I don't know.
Too gritty for you.
A little too gritty, but
all right.
But the saxophone, love it.
It's awesome, right?
Love that. I've listened to Morphine a few times, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool. But for some reason, this is just like
Morphine are much more droney and laid back. This was like Friday Night in the Swamp.
Yeah, when Morphine's kind of happy, a little. They're off the morphine for just a few minutes.
Yeah,
but yeah, I'm like, I'm going to listen to it again because I might just go over the edge and actually really love them. But right now, it's like, okay, I got to hear some more if it sounds the same.
All right. And it's, a little bit more of a stretch than the typical stuff that we're playing. But it's still there.
Kind of with that saxophone, man, just...
Yeah,
that
still got some nastiness to it.
If it was any faster, I think it would have lost the swampiness.
I agree. Yeah.
So that tempo and slower.
Mucky.
Yes.
Yeah. We're going to hear from several Aussie bands today. And here's another one.
Aussie!
No.
Aussie.
Yes, Aussie.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And I guess I should just go ahead and say it. We've had some movement in our...
You had a movement?
BM.
Ow!
No, we've had some movement on our downloads of our episodes. And we've been talking about this for years, about how Craig Elvin's episodes have just been on the precipice of taking over as the most downloaded episode.
And Craig Elvin is our awesome friend from
Australia.
Yes.
G'day, Waffle.
Yes, and we've done 3 or 4 pub rock episodes. I want to say 3 pub rock episodes with him. Maybe just 2, actually. I don't know. But we did one episode that was punk rock, Aussie punk rock. And this week, Aussie punk rock is now our most downloaded episode of all time. So congratulations, Craig Elvin.
It surpassed our first episode?
It surpassed our first episode.
Thank God. That's our worst one.
And it surpassed the pub rock. So in the top 10, Craig has 2 of his episodes in the top 10 of our most downloaded episodes.
We need to get him a plaque. You know, they have the gold records. What would the symbol be for the most?
I think we've done onyx.
An onyx?
I don't know. We'll come up with something.
I'll make the wood thing, and you can figure out the rest.
Yeah, well, it's got to be some sort of precious.
Yeah.
Or
it's going to cost like $300 to ship it to him, but that's okay. It's worth it.
Yeah. So, in honor of Craig today, we'll be playing several Aussie bands because, like I said, they do have a lot of swamps, and they also happen to like, I think, U.S. Southern music quite a bit. Because here's a band from Melbourne that specializes in swampy, gritty blues. They're called the Southbound Snake Charmers. And their music is badass. It is so good. They draw inspiration from the old school classic rock bands like Cream and Creedence, Hendrix, Johnny Winter. They have a lot of that old school sound to them, but there's just a whole lot of country fried swamp music in the music that they play, but it's still kind of rocking and upbeat, up-tempo. But I think you're going to like this. They've been playing the Melbourne scene for over a decade. They have 4 EPs and 2 full lengths. I'm going to play from their full length that came out in 2017. It's called Rhythm and Rust, and this song is called Heart of Corruption.
Construction. Foundations lay on crown.
All right, that is squarely in the realm of Jack White, but we can't really play Jack White, so this is like an even better alternative. A lot of his stuff is really swampy. Never thought about it like that. I think of Bluesy, but a lot of Jack White stuff, the new stuff even. Damn, it's good. But
it is good.
This right here is some excellent swamp rock.
And that's from 2017. Like I said, they have several EPs out there. There's a lot of music out there for you to discover with them. Some songs will have more guitar in it. I kind of had wished they'd let the slide player kind of go a little crazy, but it was kind of reserved, and but it was driving. We talked about Space Rock last week, how it was just kind of driving, and earlier we were mentioning that too. And this is the same thing. It's just laid into a groove and just stayed there.
That kick drum just keeps going,
and I think that works for swamp rock as well. All right, so next up, an English alternative blues rock trio based out of the seaside city of Brighton, UK. Now, I'm not sure that would be considered swampy. It is coastal.
Maybe at high tide. Or actually, no, I'm sorry, low tide.
Low tide.
Yeah, that's when it gets swampy.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Leave some of those fish on the shore.
I hear people going to Brighton to summer and things like that.
Touristy?
It's a touristy spot, so I don't know.
Gloomy.
I think it's an old school touristy
the rest of the
spot.
country is.
Yeah.
Brighton
Beach.
Okay.
Brighton Rock. Awesome Queen song. Anyway, I digress. Formed in 2002.
That's what we do.
Yeah. This band, they're veterans of the European underground blues scene, and they spent 2 decades crafting a very distinct style that they call mudlow country. It makes sense because their name is Mudlow.
Because there's low country, and that's where you're kind of from.
Yeah.
Sort of. You're not from the low country.
I'm not
You're
from
the inland.
Yeah.
You're an inlander.
Yes, but there is the low country here in the south. But there's also the low country.
By the way, I had to drive through your state to get to the other state.
How was it?
Let me tell you, you're going through North Georgia. Yeah, it's North Georgia. You got some trailers and stuff. You kind of cross over the corner of South Carolina. Ooh, it gets
a little redneck, huh?
Really redneck. I didn't want to say it, but oh my God.
Yeah.
The amount of shit in people's front yards, it is a status symbol to have cars, boats, golf carts, ATVs just piled. Like, no, someday I'm going to fix all of that. No, I can't throw it away. But then within like 10 minutes after crossing into North Carolina, you're in some of the most high dollar real estate. It is 10 miles from each other. But going through one to get to the other is like a whiplash. You're like, oh, okay, now I don't fit in this really ritzy part of North Carolina.
Yeah. North Carolina is beautiful.
It is.
South Carolina's got parts. It's got parts.
It looks like North Florida. It's kind of rolling hills, no mountains. But if you're not on the beach, it all looks the same. Pine trees and some dirt.
And you got the low country where there's questionable.
Yeah, low country on the coast. That's a whole different culture over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that was a educational experience. I'm like, no, let's get out of South Carolina as quick as we can.
You dick!
All right, so back to Mudlow. This band, they are, I said, part of the European underground blues scene, and that is a big thing. There's all of this originally American-based blues that still lingers in Europe, and there's blues clubs, just like there are here in the States, where you can go see these amazing bands that you will never hear anywhere else. But they tour this kind of blues circuit, and they have festivals, and it's just its own little culty thing of blues artists, and this band's part of it. They're called Mudlow, and their sound is deeply rooted in Americana, Delta blues, and they filter it all through this dark, kind of cinematic Southern Gothic vibe, which leans very well into the swamp music that we enjoy. So earlier in their career, they had a full brass section in the band, but they've since evolved to a standard power trio. And we know why.
Because it's expensive.
Because you can't pay a full brass section.
You're a big time
too many people to pay.
That is too many people to pay.
Let's be a trio. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
Rent is too damn high.
Can we get rid of the bass player? 2 people. We can split it 2 ways.
2 ways.
Yeah. It's hard to keep a big band like that, especially when you're perhaps not making a lot.
No, we know that.
Yep. We're going to hear the power trio version of this band. They've earned a really good reputation as being a major player for the roots music purist out there. So they're one of these bands that, even though they're on a smaller scale, they're very revered. They play live a lot. They have this festival, the Deep Blues Festival in the U.S. I don't know if you've ever heard of that. I'm not sure exactly where that is. I'm assuming Mississippi or somewhere, but they've actually been over So they've come all the way from England to play the blues festivals here in the U.S., so that's a pretty big deal for a UK band. And then they've played European stages as well. They've played with bands like the Detroit Cobras and Jim Jones Review and C6 Steve. So there's all these bands that are, again, kind of underground, but it's part of this bigger underground blues scene, and that's what this band Mudlow is. I'm going to play from their album Run Through the Cover Crop that came out last year. This is a song called Not For Me.
All of the elements of good swamp rock. Great guitar tone, a little nasty. Vocals are great. The tempo is perfect. To me, that's the perfect swamp rock tempo. It's kind of upbeat, but not really.
Right.
Right in the sweet spot there.
Just eerie enough.
Eerie, kind of eerie.
Gloomy doomy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mudlow.
Good choice on that one.
It also reminded me a little bit of Joe Wood from his TSOL days. And when that gives good vibes for me.
Yeah.
I love that stuff. Okay, song number 6 goes to a band that we've played, a band that we've discussed as being potentially a good fit for this series, but we've never played them on this series, so it is time now.
Let's fix it.
Let's Fix It, a band from Nashville, Tennessee. They originally began as a jazz-influenced band before deciding to go for a heavier sound. And their name involves a witch, because their name comes from Rosemary's Baby, a film, and they're called All Them Witches.
Is it Hazel?
I don't know if it's Hazel, but this is all them. This is all them witches.
All of them, not just one. There's Hazel, Baba Yaga, a bunch of them.
The biggest influence cited by this band: The Doors, Pink Floyd, Grateful Dead, Allman Brothers, Fleetwood Mac, all the classics there. But they have this sort of stoner rock vibe. So it's been said that they take Dr. John and the Mississippi Blues, and then they throw in Sabbath and progressive metal and doom.
Wow!
And you get All Them Witches. And like I said, we've played them once before.
I've listened to them. They're really
You've
good.
listened to them.
Yeah.
They have kind of spacey, neo-psychedelic stuff, and then they get doomy, and they're kind of all over the place, but they're definitely swampy when they want to be. And they just put out a new album. Their 7th album came out about a month ago. It's excellent. It's called House of Mirrors. I'm going to play from it right now. And this is a song called Ethernet.
Your hold on me. You've got your hold on me, but I keep walking away. You just won't let me be. You know I am your dog. You know I am your dog. But I keep keeping you awake. I'm gonna won't be long. You know I cannot stay. When I try walking away, you got me on your chain. I saw you in the fog, my pride before the fall. I just wanna be gone. So tired of Babylon.
Them damn witches.
Kind of gets you by the boo-boo, don't it?
It does. You get lost in that one.
Yeah. The whole album is really, really good. These guys take their time between their albums, so they put a lot of effort, I think, into recording and making sure that they got the right songs.
And they probably have hobbies. Some other stuff I like to do.
Maybe. Who knows?
Needlepoint.
What the hell did you just say?
I don't know where that came
the hell did you come up with that?
I don't know.
Well, the women in the swamp, that's what they like to do.
Sit on the front porch and crochet.
Sit on the front porch, yeah. Spitting at the mosquitoes.
Got one.
That's some good looking needlepoint. All right.
I'm knitting some condoms. Don't want no more kids.
Oh, boy. Oh, man. Well, every other song seems like it's by an Aussie band, so might as well keep with it. Here's another Aussie band, last one of the night. And we've actually played this singer's other band on our 2024 Swamp Things episode. That was a band called The Cruel Sea.
Down yonder, over there, amongst the... There it is.
It's on the banner. It's on the banner. We like The Cruel Sea.
Down low.
That was one that Craig Elvin...
G'day, Waffle.
...gave to us.
Good.
But this is the singer's new band, or newer band. This is Tex Perkins and the Fat Rubber Band. And this time around, it's less pub rock than, say, The Cruel Sea were, and more swamp blues, garage groove, dark country. He got blues veteran Matt Walker to drive this band with his awesome slide guitar playing, which you're about to hear. They've only had 2 releases so far, but I'm assuming they're continuing to put stuff out. They play the Australian and the European blues roots touring circuits as well, so sort of that underground scene. I really, really like his Fat Rubber Band. Enjoy some Tex Perkins from Australia.
Australia, we love you.
This is a song called Out of Our Hands.
Call a gambling man, but life is really like a game of chance. Ain't much point in making plans, 'cause everything is out of our hands. I know it seems like you're in command. I know you look like you think you're the man, but every dictator has the same grand plan, but it ends up out of their hands. Out of our hands, out of our hands. Ain't life cruel, ain't life grand. You catch a break now and then, but you're either making money or you're making friends. Every woman, every man, they do their thing, then they do it all again. Something's gonna happen, but they don't know when, 'cause it's all out of their hands. You used to be so in demand. Your name was in lights, now it's in the can. You work, wait and worry till you reach the end. It's all out of your hands. Out of our hands, out of our hands. The rich get the picture, the rest take a chance. You smile for $1, you do a little dance. Lady luck may be your lover, but she ain't your friend. I tell you one more thing you won't understand. You best be good to your family and friends. This whole world is coming to an end, and it's all out of our hands. Oh!
If David Lee Roth had any swampiness to him, might sound as good as that. Maybe.
I didn't even think of that, but yeah, it does have a little DLR feel to it.
Like the solo DLR, not necessarily Van Halen DLR.
And he did some bluesy stuff.
Yeah, the Ice Cream Man, stuff like that, but the cheese factor was extra rich on his solo stuff.
But that's definitely swampy.
Yeah.
I heard this, I would assume that this was a band from Texas.
Yeah.
Or Louisiana.
Easily.
But no, they're from Australia, and they're badass.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm patting myself on the back again. This is the second week in a row. I feel like I've captured the vibe.
You have.
Of what we're trying to do here with.
Not just that, you have introduced many, many people now to swamp rock that maybe they haven't gone back and listened to those episodes, and now they've listened to that and like, wow, these Americans, man, they know their swamp rock. And then they're bringing to the world
bands from all over the world who are definitely playing American-style swamp music.
That's right.
And it's great. And I'm going to end with another one that's from another part of the world, but they capture it perfectly. And this is some atmosphere for our ending tonight.
Yeah.
Some real swamp atmosphere, some real gloominess, some doominess, a little bit heavier.
Now the sun's going down right now.
Oh, yeah.
So it's perfect
time. This is a band from Catanzaro, Italy.
Okay, they're definitely not swamps in Italy. Come on.
There has to be.
You can't tell me.
There has to be, because when you hear this band, you're like, there's no way they can play this kind of music.
I'll have to Google that later.
There not to be swamps there. This is an underground trio that play a unique style of music that they summarize as slow, stoned blues. And I got this. It was a 31-track sampler album from The Swamp Records that I found that came out this year. And I had never heard of this label, but it is a label run by a man named Fuzzy Cracklins. And Fuzzy Cracklins is a prominent underground music curator. He's a blogger, a record label owner.
Of course he is.
Deeply embedded in the global heavy music scene. And he even has it's sort of a pay for his curation. So it's almost like he has his own version of Spotify. It's a subscription service where you can be part of this sort of swamp scene.
Mm-hmm.
But the
kind of
swamp,
like our Patreon.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Yes. InObscuria After Dark. So I'm going to play this band. This is the first band that he signed to the label. So you know that this is a flag-bearing swamp band for him, for Fuzzy Cracklings. This is a band called Lunar Swamp. It's in the name, so it's got to be good. And I don't know much about their albums. I only have heard them on this one sampler, which that used to be the way that we found bands back in the day. You would get these compilation tapes or records, and you would get introduced to bands, and they did that all the way through the early 2000s, and then
because we were on one
then
in
it stopped.
2002,
2 or 3, yeah, that's right. The Buzzlighter series.
Buzzlighter, yeah.
We were on an album.
Shut Eye Records.
Yeah, Shut Eye Records. We were on a sampler compilation disc with Midnight Oil.
Yeah,
I always thought that was super cool.
Which song did we put on there?
Kerosene.
Yeah.
And it was like, a few songs removed from where Midnight Oil's song was. I just thought that was super cool.
Midnight Oil adjacent.
That's right. Cred. That's cred
Absolutely.
right there. We sold at least 2 more albums because of that.
Oh, man. Still raking in the dough from all those royalties.
But I'm going to end tonight, like I said, with Lunar Swamp. This is what your swamp blues would sound like if you dragged it through a heavy, fuzz-drenched metal sandbox. So enjoy Lunar Swamp. This is their song, Shamanic Owl, Doom Blues.
I could listen to that intro and the outro all night. In fact, I kind of did when I was camping. The two lakes, one for swimming and one for sitting around and listening to the frogs. For some reason, the frogs weren't in the one that we were swimming in.
Oh,
They're
really?
like, no, you guys, that's all yours, humans. But you could sit around this lake, and the frogs sounded just like that. And it's like midnight, sitting out there with a drink of some type. I don't know what it was, but God, that was so relaxing. It was the most chill, relaxing weekend I've had in a very long time. It was much needed, but I didn't want to come home after that.
Do you have any swamp doom?
No
swamp doom playing out there.
I was camping with 1,000 of my closest friends, and basically all you heard was,
oh no, not again.
Yeah.
What is with these kids?
It's fucking hippies, man.
You got to introduce them to Lunar Swamp.
I know. The bigger things we go to, there's usually a couple of camps that are playing some, decent music, but this was kind of a smaller gathering, so yeah, all the camps were boots and pants and boots and pants. Not my thing. Everything else is my thing. The music is not my thing.
What'd you think of Lunar Swamp?
I love that, man. That probably top 3 heaviest swamp rock songs we've had.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, heavier than anything else we played tonight.
Yeah,
for
definitely
sure.
tonight. They take the cake.
And I think we played a few. We played Frog Lord before, which they were pretty.
Yeah. That's why I gave it the top 3. I didn't want to say the heaviest.
I think you're right
because it's up there though.
Good stuff. And I mean, what a way to end tonight to me. You get the sound effects taking us out. So.
In just a few minutes, you're going to walk outside, and it's just going to smack you in the face again.
Get back in my airboat. Sorry, he's got a big fan on it. It's a fan boat.
You can piss off my neighbors.
But we're going to end tonight with, I'll just mention it here, that we are going to play Dirts for Racing.
Dirts for Racing, yep.
Kent Oberle. Now, I forget the name of the band.
The Backstretch.
Yeah,
put it in the show notes.
Put it in the show notes, yes.
Yes, you can go check that out. But we'll end tonight with a little dirt instead of swamp.
Yeah, I still have to go clean out the camper. The camper was rocking, and I managed to knock a bottle of rum off the countertop, and it broke.
Oh, behave!
Yeah, baby! So standing there barefoot, and there's broken glass, but the upside is my camper smells great. It's like a vanilla smell now with the rum. Yeah. I
sure doesn't smell like Badussi?
Ow! Filth, flarn, filth.
Oh my God, I haven't heard that in 20 years.
For more on that, go watch or go listen to. Sorry, not watch.
Don't watch it. No.
Go listen to InObscuria After Dark.
Yes, can't say that enough.
All right. Well, we're going to move on to that. So until next time, people.
See ya
later.
Hey, happy 4th of July, everyone. Just wanted to announce a new track that I was really happy to release this week called Dirts for Racing. Give you a little backstory on it. So I grew up in a town called Fairbury, Illinois, which has the best dirt stock car track in the country. It's a 3rd mile of pure bliss. And growing up there, I lived 3 blocks away from that track, so I fell asleep as a kid on Saturday nights when I wasn't there, fell asleep to the sounds of the cars, and that track's been instilled in my blood, and dirt track racing is a part of my life that I love. So my friend Matt Poss of the Matt Poss Band from Illinois and I and my buddy Sam Rohn co-wrote Dirts for Racing as a tribute to all the amazing dirt tracks around the U.S., which I feel dirt track racing is truly one of the greatest things our country has to offer, man. It's just, there's nothing much more American than dirt track racing. A shout out to all the dirt track racers. Shout out to all the great musicians that played on this track. Matt Reed on guitar, killed the slide solo. My brother Brandon Still from Blackberry Smoke played all the organ on the track. Blake Parrish played the bass. And Brandon Neal of the great Atlanta band, the Rare Birds, sang and absolutely crushed it. My friends Steve Seacrest and Don McAllister helped me with the mixing of it, and it was truly an amazing exercise. Anyway, I think it's the hit of the summer. So crank it up, go to Spotify and search Dirts for Racing by The Backstretch, and crank it up, hit the dirt track near you, get some mud in your eye, and have a happy 4th of July. See you soon.
Track with a web of prayer, clay in my teeth, smoke in my hair. Thick as a hymn, never turn to sin. Don't slow down, I just can't get. Round and round and round and round we go. Black and white is painted on my soul. For getting there and dirt's for racing. That old dirt death has been nobody my tail. No court and no mercy, just a raising hell. Hammer through the gears, cuss the bubble, running out tonight with talking trouble. Asphalt's for getting there and dirt's for racing. Testify. Outlaws drifting, the angels fly. Well, if the good Lord's listening, he knows my sound. A dirt spitting demon on holy ground. Round and round and round and round we go. Black and white is tattooed on my soul. Asphalt's for getting there and dirt's for racing. Whiskey's for shooting, girls for chasing. Asphalt's for getting there and dirt's for racing.
No Kiss connection today. I'm very sad.